Hey everybody, if you offend easily, your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile. You will be assimilated. Anyway, I know it's been a hot minute since I've been here, and that is because I wanted to take some time to clean my energy up. I've been going through a lot of stuff, and I noticed it was creeping into my readings one way or the other, and I wanted to make sure I cleaned that out completely so that I could be lighter, I could be cleaner, I could actually open myself up to what's out there without any bias, prejudice, or even like any connection to it. The goal has always been to not aim this at anyone, and I think that my own personal might have bled a little too much into it. So I am in a better place now, and I am feeling a whole lot lighter. So I'm in a good place, and I think this reading I want to directly focus on good news. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news today. I don't want to ring the toll of doomsday. I want to see what good is out there right now. All right, so let's take my mood, let's take my better energy, and let's see what we get. All right? All right, folks, card number 1. We have the reverse 5 of crows. Oh, right out the bat, I'm going to have to check my reference deck, but I believe that... Oh, sorry, I said 5 of crows. I meant 5 of wands. The coffee is still waiting to kick in, all right? I want you to realize how early I do this, all right? So it's a reverse 5 of wands, which, if I'm not mistaken, is like combat, play. But see, it was always this one versus another one. I think it was a swords card, where it was always that one was a battle, one was more like puppy play, learning how to battle, playing games to learn the athletics. So I do want to double check that one, but I love this deck. Let me go ahead and double check that for y'all real quick, because you know me, I like to always make sure I understand, and as of course I'm still learning this deck, although I'm learning it better. It's been a hot minute since I did a reading. All right, if I can get my reference deck unknotted here. It's taking a bit. My hands are a little shaky. I guess the caffeine might be kicking in after all. Come on, hands. My goodness. I'm starting to think this deck doesn't want to wake up today. All right, there we go. You see, we just flow through it. All right, 5 of wands. Okay, according to my reference deck, it's more like a falling out of place, a tumbling out of place, grasping at straws, looking for anything to help right now. So being in reverse, this may be saying you're above the need for help, or possibly there's not any more help in the direction that you are looking. You're grasping blindly at nothing. It's time to pick a new direction for yourself. There's one... Stop with shuffling the reference deck. There's a better path, and you'll find more stable ground if you go and explore that one rather than continuing to grasp at straws now. All right, so take this as your sign to go ahead and try something new. If you were worried about, is this route going to work for me if I let go of this one? The answer is yes. Take that faith, go ahead, pick that new direction. All right. What else do we get here? We have... the 7 of Cups. All right. The 7 of Cups has options. Now imagine each cup is filled with something you want, right? Something you greatly desire, but you can only pick one. Seems easy to get stuck, right? Standing there thinking to yourself, which one do I want the most when they're all so incredibly important? That's like asking for a raise versus healthcare. You kind of need them both. But it's... The longer you wait, procrastinating to make this choice, going, which one's the right one? You are in a blessed situation. They're all correct. It does not matter which one you pick. Feel free to just close your eyes and blindly grab. You're actually in the middle of a lot of good options, but you can't let yourself get stuck there. Pick one and use it. All right? And like I said, you could literally blindfold yourself and just grab an opportunity at random and have it work, because they're all good options that you're surrounded with. The difficulty in that situation would be picking one. So, like I said, close your eyes, spin, and point. All right? It's that easy. All right, what else do we have here, folks? We have a reverse Eight of Pentacles. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's like a... Ooh, I want to say that was like the creator, possibly master, apprentice. Let me double check that. Eight of Pentacles. I want to say it's been a minute since I've seen that one. It is. It's the teacher and apprentice situation. It doesn't really reflect that in the Crow deck, I find. But I do see like the effort of craftsmanship, and you could technically see all the little crows in the background that are doing their own projects based upon watching the master craftsman, which, if you remember anything about crows, that they will actually investigate their own situations. So it's not uncommon that if they take a liking to all the shiny stuff and realize you like it and start bringing you the shiny, the others around may catch on too. So you are in a position to either learn or teach, but I'm more strongly getting the impression of the need to teach. But the fact that this card did come up in reverse, I get a feeling like, if you wanted some extra support, all you have to do is look around you. Like your apprentices have a lot more ability than you give them credit for. So if you find that you're falling apart right now, you can take some comfort in knowing that those you have taught, that those you have given your strengths to, actually will come back and be a bit more of a safety net than you think they're going to be. You're not falling as hard as you think you are. All right. It's more like you're panicking because you're falling, not realizing your cape has become a balloon that's slowly drifting you down instead of crashing you. You seem like you've got a lot of support around you while you're going through this. And again, this looks like just, it's a transition, but it's continuing on. Okay, the reverse. Wow. All right. Big meaning there. And actually, that's a good one, because it's a reverse Four of Swords. So we've got a twofold message there, because you see swords are pointing up. And like I've always said, if a sword is pointing up, it's got work left to do. Now, normally this card would be 3 down, 1 across, meaning you're taking a rest while waiting for the fourth sword to take its action. The other 3 are done. In this particular case, you could sleep a lot better if you just got up and did. You wouldn't have so much trouble resting if you just participated more. I like that word. That word feels most correct. Participated more. Join in. Revel along with everyone else. All right. Yeah, y'all are getting some good news. I'm happy to see the good stuff coming up in the cards today. I was hoping, I was aiming. Ooh, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so yeah, we have an imbalance situation, and that may be why, let me show it to you upright. An imbalance in the situation that may be why your gears are spinning too hard, or you may feel like you're running off the rails just a bit. So, like, your chaos is valid. First off, I do want to let you know that what you're going through is valid, even if others may not see it. It's valid. I want you to know you're not crazy in the way you see things. All right? But there's an imbalance there that still needs to be worked on one way or the other. So take this opportunity to focus your attention on things you never got back to. You know, like if you started an art project and you didn't finish it, if you started recording some music and you never got around to doing it, if you've been meaning to work out in the yard and you never got off your butt and did it, now is a good time to go back and finish those things. You cannot make the other half of you bigger until you let the other half of you catch up. So, something to consider, folks. Besides, you know you need to get off your butt and go do all that stuff anyway. Get her done. Get her done. You may find you sleep more at night if you just get it done. All right. We're going to do the next layer down. I notice I'm going slower than usual, so we're just going to do a 3 layer and call it a do for the day, folks. All right. Oh, Page of Wands. Good news, good news. Guten Morgen. Good news, folks. Messenger comes bearing tidings of better, brighter things. I mean, this is good. You wanted good news? I wanted good news for you. Here it is. This is a good message. We have good communication that's going to come through. Good news. Somebody's going to hear of something good. Like it's, ooh, how long? How long? Let me pull a how long after I'm done. All right. What's the next card? What's the news? What can we get an idea of what the news? Ah, interesting. I may want to pull a. It's got something to do with that load you've been carrying for so long. Now, remember, this did indicate good news. So I'm actually going to go off its intended usual interpretation and look at the fact that those bundle of sticks kind of look gift wrapped. You're being given a whole load of something, a whole bunch of resources, materials. You build nests with your twigs and your wands. You know, you build things with them. Your resources are coming. There's your good news. All right. This may still feel like a whole lot of work. You know, that's technically the burden card, but you've been waiting for this payload to hit. Accept the burden that goes with it. I have a feeling you'll do it gladly. All right. All right. And last card for you folks before I try and pull a timeline for you. All right. We have a reverse Five of Swords. I think it was the Five of Swords I was referencing earlier. I want to double check this one. And it's again in reverse. You notice this? I want to also double check this one in this deck. So Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Yes. Oh. Ah, interesting. Okay, so in the Cat People deck, all right, it makes reference to a battle that's been done. This would have been the war card that I was talking about earlier. Not a battle for the conquest so much as it's a war card. Not a battle for friendly play, it's war. Okay, you remember. If you don't, go back and rewatch. So this is the guy in this one, he's got some swords up, some swords down, some wins, some losses, and he's looking at his friends and foes on the ground wondering, war, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. So in this particular case, because your Five of Swords is in reverse, you either you need to go back and finish what you started. You need to go back and see if there's any chance of salvaging before you get broken by the battle. I think that's, you still have a final chance to go and do what you had to do what you were supposed to do what you needed to do what you wanted to do. Like, you didn't finish what you started. I mean, technically it's the war card, and I'm not saying go out and do battle with someone, but if you were in battle mode to finish something, accomplish something, and I feel like it's got something to do with those things you didn't finish. Some are done, some are not, some are waiting. So I'm gonna go with more akin that it's not too late to go back and finish some stuff that you really wanted to finish or really wanted to do. Take the opportunity while it's there. All right. Let's see about pulling you that time frame. But I am noticing I've got a lot of 5s, 7s, 8s. I've got 2s. I got to tell you, this looks like a week. I do have an X card, which tens are usually months for me. So possibly a month and a week, but less than 2 months. And let me just go ahead and pull some cards, see if I can get a much more direct answer. But I've got a week there, a week there, a week there, a week there, and a month there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and a month. That's 2 months. Let me see if I can get a more direct answer. All right. Page of Cups. There's more of that news. Oh God. And it's the 10 of Cups. Just bam, all that happiness you were looking for, along with the Hierophant. We've got another X card, and we've got another 5. Y'all, 2 months. 1.5 months, 2 months. I'm confident in that answer. Just as an overview, though, I want to remind y'all that this is another month and another week that's been added on. So this is potentially 3.5 months for some of you. For some of you, it's as little as a week, depending on what y'all are trying to manifest. But y'all, we literally had the Page of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the Hierophant. Good news, good power, good energy, good happiness. The good, the good, the good, the good. It's coming your way in the form of a message. All right, folks, I'm out of here for the day. Bye, y'all.